Talk about flag today. So first things first, we're going to talk about the parts of the flag. So the part that you would normally call the flag, right? This part is actually called the silk. So the part that is flowy, billowy, waving in the wind is our silk. The other part of the pole that is not covered in silk is called, well, the pole. Right? So we have the silk, we have our pole. Now, a couple of checkpoints on our pole. We have what we call our top stopper. Right, so this is going to be at the very top of our equipment. It's this little sort of rubber tip at the very, very end. It's going to be our top stopper. There's also one at the bottom of the pole, which we call our bottom stopper. So we have our silk, pole, top stopper, bottom stopper, and then we have two little tape marks on the pole. They're a little bit hard to see right here and maybe in the video, but we have a little tape mark here called our top cheater, and we have this little part here called our bottom cheater. So, parts of the flag, we have top cheater, silk, we have top cheater, bottom cheater, bottom stopper. I may have accidentally called this the top cheater. This is our top stopper. And then there's one little part right here where we connect our silk to our pole. That's called our tab. And now there are two little things hidden that you can't really see. They're kind of like our little cheaters here, but they're called secret cheaters. So in every one of your flags, you should have like a little bump. So if you run your fingers down the flag, there should be like this bump. You should be able to feel it. It should be about a third of the pole away from like the center. So it's just about here-ish. You should feel that. That's your secret cheater. And then there's another secret cheater right up here. So last time. Top stopper, silk, secret cheaters, tab, top cheater, bottom stopper. All right, now that we've gone over parts of the flag, we're gonna go through a very, very basic exercise. This is called slam, flat, angle, eyes. So what we're going to do is we're gonna take our right hand and we're gonna put it at our tab, right, which is this middle part, and we're gonna put it under, and we're gonna hold the pole there. Then we're going to take our left hand and we're going to put our pinky right at the end of that bottom stopper, and then we're going to grip. Now, when you're standing here, you're going to stand with your feet wide apart in what we call a second position. So we have holding it flat here at our waist, second position with our feet, and now we want to make our arms look a little bit stronger because standing here like this doesn't exactly look very strong. So we're going to take our left elbow, we're gonna box it out, right? So now I look just a little bit stronger, and then I'm gonna take that right elbow and push it out just a little bit so it's behind my wrist. It should be directly behind your wrist. And so now we look nice and strong, and then what we're gonna do is you're gonna squeeze your abs. So you squeeze and keep squeezing as you lift. And that's just gonna make you look a little bit taller as you're holding in this starting position. All right, now that we're all set up and we talked about parts of the flag, we can get to the actual exercise. This is slam, flat, angle, eyes. So there are 4 positions that you need to know. One of them is called slam. So to get to the slam position, you're gonna take your left hand and you're gonna go pop up to this position. So notice it's this nice angle, kind of like a seatbelt. If you were in a car and you were sitting in the back, you're kind of holding, it's kind of like a seatbelt. But you don't wanna wear it like a seatbelt. We're gonna keep it just a little bit away from us so we can create some space and look strong, because this doesn't look as strong as this. So that's our first position. We have our slam position, and then we have the next position, which will be flat. We just bring our left hand right back down, and we're right back to that flat position where we started. Then from here we go to the angle, and instead of moving our left hand up this time, now we're gonna move our right hand up. So your silk should be going up towards the sky, right? That's gonna be our angle. Still making sure that you're keeping space away from you, right? Keep some space right here. And then we're gonna go to eyes. So you're gonna take your left hand this time and you're gonna go eyes. So it's the same thing as flat, just up here. So we go from here, we have our slam position, we have our flat position, we have our angle, and we have our eyes. Those are the 4 positions that you're going to want to know. Now, the actual exercise. We start in this nice, strong second position. We're gonna go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, squeeze. Notice how I didn't say 8. I didn't say the number 8. I said squeeze, right? And when you squeeze, you're going to squeeze all of your muscles, right? Squeeze, everything is engaged. Once we squeeze, you keep squeezing your muscles, right? That never stops. We go. Squeeze on 8, and then on count 1, we're going to go slam. This is a really aggressive, like, bang, right into that position, right? So that first count would go 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, squeeze, slam. And we're going to get to that position and we're going to lock it in place. So if somebody were to come up to me right now and try to steal my equipment, there's no way that they could do so because I am squeezing so tight, right? It's not going to get away from me. So we get to our slam. On count 1, we go slam. We're going to hold 2, hold 3, hold 4. From here, we go to flat. We're going to go 5. We're just to go right back to flat. Notice these are aggressive. We're not going 5, right? We're going bam, 5. When we get to 5 on this flat, we're going to go hold 6, hold 7, hold 8. From here, the right hand's going to move next where we go angle. Hold 10, hold 11, hold 12. And then our left hand's going to move to eyes. 14, 15, 16. So that's what we call the 4s. Those are what we call the 4s. So I'm going to do all of those in sequence now. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, squeeze, slam, 2, 3, 4, flat, 6, 7, 8, angle, 10, 11, 12, eyes, 4th, 5th, 6th. Kind of makes sense, right? Give the muscles a little bit of a break. So we do those in sets of 4, and those are what we call sort of our staccato 4s, or our sharp 4s. Now, that's not all that fast, right? That doesn't take too much control to do, relatively easy. But once you get to the eyes, we're going to go a little bit faster. So this is where we're going to this next section called the 2s. So everything is twice as fast. Everything gets 2 counts. So we'll go from the eyes back to our slam. It's always going to go in the same order, slam, flat, angle, eyes. So we go slam, 2. Then we go flat on 3, hold 4, angle 5, hold 6, eyes 7, hold 8. And then we do it again. We go back to that slam 9, hold 10, flat 11, hold 12, angle 13, hold 14, and then eyes again 15, 16. So the 2s would go 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, squeeze and slam, 2, flat, 2, angle, 2, eyes, 2, slam, 2, flat, 2, angle, 2, eyes, 2. We do the 2s twice. Now, so far we've done a 1 set of 4. We've done 2 sets of the 2s. And we actually have one more version, right? These are the 1s where everything gets 1 count only. So I'm going to go through that now. I think you guys can kind of figure this one out. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. But here are the 1s. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, squeeze, slam, flat, angle, eyes, slam, flat, angle, eyes, slam, flat, angle, eyes, slam, flat, angle, eyes. And we're going to do 4 sets of those. So your sequence, we always start at this flat position when we start with our set of 4. So we do 4s all the way through 1 set. We do 2s all the way through 2 sets. Then when we do the 1s, we do all 4 sets, and that is going to finish out our staccato 4s, 2s, and 1s, slam, flat, angle, eyes. 5, 6, and 5, 6, 7, squeeze, slam, 2, 3, 4, flat, 6, 7, 8, and angle, 10, 11, 12, eyes, 4th, and now the 2s, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, 10, and 11, 12, and 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6.